Okay, I'm back on YouTube. Here you go. Got my uniform on. Right? Okay. Anyways, haven't made a video like this in a while. I've been kind of busy here lately. Been doing a lot of things, a lot of fun things. Right? I've been doing some work, but been doing a lot of fun things. Right? Went to the gym just a couple last few days in the morning. I would say hello to the disgusting X and most of the disgusting people on there, but I don't care. I'm getting off of there soon anyway, so no, I take it back. Okay? I am not going to delete my X account. Okay? I will not delete it. Okay? I am going to make them, first they're probably going to give me a timeout or do whatever they do. Okay? They're going to do whatever. I don't know what their process is. But I'm going to say things that's going to offend a lot of you fat, morbid, obese, nasty, man, woman, half dog, whatever you are, pink-haired things. Okay? I'm going to offend you guys. And I'm going to offend you guys in the worst possible way. Okay? I'm not going to use any profanity, but I'm going to offend you guys. And X will probably take me down for a little while, put me back, and as soon as I'm right back on, I'm going to do it again. Okay? I'm going to have some fun with this shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So you guys might want to stay tuned. All right? So I'm going to call what they call, I'm going to call a spade a spade. Okay? And if they don't like the words I'm using, I don't give a fuck. Do you know what I'm saying? They can kiss my mother. Okay? Elon Musk is a pervert. Do you think he would? Let me ask you a question. Do you think Elon Musk would let his children look at that disgusting X? I don't think he would. Now, maybe he would. He's kind of a weirdo. So, very smart guy, but you can be a smart guy and a weirdo too. Look at Jeffrey Epstein, right? Smart guy, but a weirdo. Okay? Look at Donald Trump. Very intelligent. Okay? But he's a chronic liar. Okay? Voted for the guy for the first time, supported him. Now, don't like the son of a bitch. Okay? Endless wars, spending money, doing things. He promised all this stuff and is doing nothing. Okay? So, like I said. Anyways, I'm coming for you, X. I'm coming for you. Like I said, I will not delete my own X account. They will delete it for me. Okay? Anyways, so, like I said, I haven't been with you guys in a while. Got my uniform on. Before I go any farther, man, you guys have been clicking and subscribing. So, anyways, if you guys can click and subscribe, man, that'd be cool. You know, use the finger stuff and all the rest of that, everything. So, like I said, I'm not a puppies and balloons kind of guy. Okay? If you want rainbow, or not rainbow flag, if you want rainbows and unicorns and puppies and all the rest of that stuff, you're listening to the wrong channel. You might as well just click off of this one right now, because that's not what I'm talking about. Okay? I say this because I have the right to say it for many different reasons. Number one, I have the First Amendment right to say it. But number two, I'm a decorated veteran. I served my country. Okay? When most of you people were walking around in there in diapers. Okay? So, I have the right to say this. Okay? The United States has become a disgusting shithole. Okay? And I'm telling you that for a reason. Okay? I traveled over there. You guys know I traveled here to the United States here not too awful long ago. I was there for, I don't know, less than a month. Okay? Okay? And I came back. Cambodia is the 139th poorest country in the world. It is a third world country. Poverty is everywhere. Okay? But I would much rather be here than be in that nasty, nasty, disgusting USA, especially where I was at. I was in the Portland area. Oh, my God. I've never seen so many freaks in my life, man. And they're happy. They like to be freaks. Walk around on the street like zombies and shit. So, okay. I watch these videos sometimes, okay? People have like this split screen thing where, you know, they have the person that's doing the video, the talking, and then they have another screen where somebody's sitting in their car and crying or whatever, complaining about their bill. I don't know. I don't know how to do that yet, and even if I do, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to help or not. Anyways, most people don't look at my long videos, so yeah, whatever. If you look at my long videos, man, thank you very much. You probably have a brain. Probably 80% of the people that live in the United States are absolutely brainless. Okay? They're brainless. Okay? All they care about is their $600,000 house that they can't afford. Okay? Their new cars that they can't afford, their boat that they can't afford, their RV that they can't afford, okay? And all the crap that goes with it, okay? I tell you that because people in the United States sit in their cars and make these irritating ass videos so they get views, right? And then they set up go pay me funds or go pay me accounts, whatever it is, because they lost their job. Well, you should have saved money, okay? I have not had debt in years. I don't owe anybody nothing, okay? I have no use for the banks. I have no use for debt. Debt just sucks you dry, okay? Now, there's a caveat to that. Probably you people don't know what caveat means. There's an exception to that, okay? When I travel to the United States, I don't use my debit card. Dave Ramsey, I listen to Dave Ramsey. I've read most of his books. Really smart guy. On YouTube, you can look him up, Dave Ramsey, if you're looking at me. Right on, bro. Very smart guy. I listen to you a lot, okay? But he uses his debit card a lot. I don't use my debit card really at all, unless it's at an ATM, and I really don't even use it then, okay? I have an American Express card. I have a very nice, high-limit American Express card. When I purchased my airline tickets, I used my American Express card, okay? When I got to Portland, checked into the hotel, I used my American Express card, okay? When I got my rental car, okay, I used my American Express card. There's a reason for that one, okay? When you rent a car, which, like I said, most of you probably have never rented a car in your life, don't know anything about it. They ask you, do you want the insurance? And I always tell them no, and they make you sign a thing saying you're responsible, blah, blah, blah. But the insurance is like $20 a day or something. I don't know, some ridiculous amount. Then they, whatever happens to the car, they make you sign all this stuff and try to scare you into signing it, to where you pay. If you use an American Express card, okay, any rental car damage, anything happens to the car, if the car burns to the effing ground, American Express will cover it because I'm using their card. So I use their card for that, okay? I use it for a few other different things, right? I bought my new phone on Amazon. I used my American Express card, okay? When I got back to Cambodia, I waited, I don't know, a week or so, a couple weeks, and then I accessed my American Express statement. I wanted to make sure there was no fraudulent charges on there. I looked at all the charges. I knew about all of them. I wanted to make sure, as soon as I knew that everything was cool, all those charges were mine that I put on, I paid it off. Boom, gone. Okay? I sent them, I think, $3,800 something. I don't know, whatever it was, because I'm not going to pay their interest, right? I think I paid $40, $35, $40 for the little bit of time that I was using it. But debt will kill you. Debt will keep you in debt for the rest of your life. Okay? Okay? So, if you want to live paycheck to paycheck and be poor for the rest of your life, go ahead. Wait till you lose your job. Okay? And that's coming. Mr. Jeff Bezos, the guy that has yachts and mansions and all that, Amazon just laid off 16,000 people, okay? Just in case, for some of you people that, I don't know, I don't want to call you idiots, but some of you people that don't understand math, that is 16,000. That's 16,000 people. And he said there's more to go because of AI and technology and robotics, blah, blah, blah. Those people don't have a job anymore. Who's going to pay that high mortgage? Who's going to pay those car notes? Who's going to pay that Tesla car that they had to have? Okay? Who's going to pay for the RV? It's all the crap. Okay? Now they're in a financial problem. Okay? Do you understand? Okay? That's what the United States wants. They want you guys to be poor so you depend on the government. Okay? My suggestion is to get out of that place. Okay? Now I'm going to show you guys an example. I know I talk, but I'm going to show you guys an example. And I need to put on my glasses just really, really quick. Okay? Okay? Let me show you how cheap it is to live over here. Okay? I got this. Yesterday. I went to the gym. It's right next to my gym. Okay, I go to the gym in this building, so I know about it. Okay, okay. This is a condo in Cambodia. I understand it's in Khmer and you can't read it. Okay, I cannot either, so don't worry about it. Okay? It's a condo, but okay, I'm gonna open it up. Okay, you guys can see it's a condo, right? Beautiful, right? Condo. You guys can see everything. Okay, it has it in Khmer, which I cannot read. But it also has it in English, which some of you probably cannot read. I can read it because I'm an English teacher, but I can read it. Okay, so I'm going to open it up. I'm going to go one by one. Okay, there's 13 floors on this condo. 13 floors. Okay, if I was to live there, I would want to live on maybe the 8th, 9th, 10th floor, way above the street where I didn't have to hear any of the street traffic. Okay, plus the view would probably be better. Okay. Beautiful garden. I've seen it. Okay, they're not lying. It is a beautiful garden right here. You can see it. Okay, probably backwards on the thing. Okay, children playground. Yeah. Okay, their English isn't too good. It should say children's playground. It says children playground, right? Only for one child, but now their English. Somebody needs to correct them. But all right. Anyways, children playground. Okay, okay. Ground floor parking. Okay, what that means is they have parking outside. Okay, they have parking outside, but ground floor parking means you park underneath. It's under the condo. Okay, it's under the condo. I will get back to that. Any place I go, if they have underground parking, that's where I park because it's hot like I'm over here every day, and I don't want to get in a really super hot car. Number one, it's in the sun. Plus, they have excellent security. If it's raining, for whatever reason, I always park underground if I can. I'll get back to that in a minute. Sports club. That's a gym. That's the gym I go to. Sports club. Very nice gym. You guys have probably seen if you're watching my videos. That's sports club. Okay. Swimming pool. See right here? Swimming pool. Okay. Security. There is security everywhere in that condo. Everywhere around there, there's security. Very good security. Okay? Okay? Now this one I love right here. Okay? Low management fee. Okay? This is an HOA fee. They're calling it a management fee. This is an HOA fee. Okay? Okay? You guys can see right here. Beautiful, right? I don't know if you can see the pictures too well. Nice, right? Okay? Okay? Now, I got two pieces of paper over here. Okay, one is in Khmer, which I cannot read, and one is in English, which I can. So I'm going to put the one that's in Khmer down. Okay, but you guys can see. Okay, you guys can see the pictures down here. Okay, very beautiful, right? Nice condo. Been there. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so okay, before I show you this, a one-bedroom condo. Okay. Hey, if you're an elderly person living on a fixed income, just even a married couple, and you don't have any kids, a one-bedroom is all you need. You don't need to start out with a $600,000 or $700,000 5-bedroom house to impress your neighbors. Okay, you don't need that. Okay, but a one-bedroom condo here in this place is $40,000. $40,000. You can't even barely buy a car for that. Okay, $40,000. Okay, in order to make payments, you have to put down 8%. Okay, 8% of $40,000 is $3,600. $3,600 you put down, then you can make payments. Now I'm going to show you guys, okay, right here, okay, right here. You guys can see, I'm reading it right off of here, okay. Installment monthly without interest rate, okay, right here. You can see it right here, okay, without interest rate, okay, for a 1-bedroom, okay, for a 1-bedroom, okay, if you pay it off in 24 months, which is what I would do, you're going to pay $250 a month. $250 a month for your own place. You pay it off in I would pay it off before 2 years. That's just me, right? That way I didn't have the payment. I just, right? Sell your fucking RV, man, and make $40,000 and buy a damn condo, okay? Okay. But if you want a 2-bedroom, maybe you got kids, I don't know. A 2-bedroom is $450 a month, okay? $450 a month, okay? Now, let's get over here real quick, okay? If you want to finance it, okay, I'm going to show you right here, okay? Starting loans, okay? 5 years with a developer, right here. What it says, okay? If you want a 5-year mortgage with the developer, it is 12% a year. I don't want to pay interest, but okay, this is what it is, 12% a year, okay? For a 1-bedroom, okay, for 5 years, you're going to pay $330 to $380 a month, okay? That's what it says. If you want a 2-bedroom, okay, and you want to pay it for 5 years with the developer, a 2-bedroom is going to be $550 to $600 a month. Man, people can't even get car notes for that. You can't even finance a car for that. Jesus Christ. Okay, now let's get down here to some more things. Okay. Car parking. Okay. They have a management fee. It is 50 cents for every 2 square meters a month. I don't know what that comes out to because I'm not going to do the metric thing, but it's not that much. 50 cents for every 2 square meters. It can't be that much. Okay. Now we're going to get down here. Okay. Car parking. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. This is car parking right here. Okay. If you want to park underground, which is what I would do, which is where I park when I go someplace, okay? If you want to park underground, it's $30 a month. For me, it's worth it, right? No rain, better security, because you're better security, no sun, your car's not going to be scorching hot, you park underground, and you guys know, it's underground parking. They got the little thing that goes down. When you go in, you give them your little badge, and they lift it up, and then you go in, and when they come out, they see it's you, and then they go. Okay. If you have a moto, okay, I have 2. You want underground parking, it is $5 per month. Okay? That's where I'm going to keep my motos. I got a place downstairs that they're not in the sun all day because I don't want them in the sun. Okay. So, okay. If you have a car and 2 motos, it's going to cost you $40 a month to park them all underground. Come on, man. How much is your Netflix subscription or your Disney or your Starbucks? I don't know. Okay. Let's get down here. Okay. Now, okay. This is your HOA fee. You see what it says? Building care fee. That's what it says in English right here. Okay? You come down here and it says if you have a 1-bedroom, it's $30, okay, a year. Okay? If you have a 2-bedroom, it's $40 per year. That's your HOA fee. $30 or $40 a year. People spend that much at Starbucks in a month. Okay, right here. Okay, and like I said, beautiful gardens. Okay, look at the cat. Look, I'll let you guys look again. Right here. I mean, the screen probably not that nice, but you guys can look and see. Right? Okay. There's so many of these condos around. You guys can choose whichever ones you want, man. Okay? Beautiful places. Beautiful. Okay? But instead, most of you people, excuse me, I'm taking my glass off. Most of you people want to sit around and cry on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is about how you can't make any money. Okay? And you're right, you can't. The United States is effing you every single day. They're taking your taxes. Inflation is costing you more for groceries. Your insurance. I have no insurance on nothing. Okay? My house is built out of cement and blocks. Okay? And metal is not going to burn. Even my roof is a cement slab. Okay? You don't need any homeowner's insurance for that condo. Right? Okay? I have no car insurance. You don't need it here. I have no moto insurance. Don't need it here. Okay? I have no medical insurance. I get sick, I go to a doctor, man. I've been sick several times here. I'm an old man. I get sick sometimes. I go to a nice doctor. It's not that much. Okay? Me and my wife and daughter went and got flu shots here a few months back. Okay? The three of us. $100. Okay? That would have probably been my copay. Right? So, groceries are cheaper. Living expenses are cheaper. Okay? They cannot garnish your wages here. They cannot get any money for student loans. They can't get any money for any past credit cards, any past due bills. Okay? Bankruptcy, whatever. There is no garnishment system here. The only possible thing the government can do to you is if you owe a lot of money in back taxes. And I'm talking a lot. Okay? I'm not going to give you an exact amount, but I'm assuming it's a lot of money. Or if you owe a lot of money for child support, they will not give you a passport. Or if you already have one, when it's time to renew it, they will not renew it. Okay, you got to pay up on your taxes, and for goddamn sure, you got to pay up on your child support. You should keep that up to date anyways. And if you're not, if you're behind on your child support and you're listening to this video, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? Take care of your kids. Okay? Quit going on those Carnival cruises. That's the ones that ain't take care of their kids. Tyrone, Deshaun, DeWanda, or whatever their names are. I don't know. Anyways, like I said, you guys live poor because you choose to. You don't have to come to Cambodia. All right? I have friends of mine that moved to Portugal. I've never been to Portugal, but they tell me it is absolutely beautiful. It's cheap and it's beautiful. Okay? I have friends of mine that have moved to all different places over the world. Okay? Not to Mexico, because that's a dangerous place to live. And Canada is just as bad or worse than the United States, and a lot of places in Europe are tough too. Okay? But there's a lot of places you guys can go and live. But you got to stop scrolling on your goddamn phones. Okay? Okay? You got to stop just sitting in the chair and scrolling and just looking around on Facebook and TikTok or whatever else you're looking at. Right? You got to make a plan to get out of there. If you got money, and I'm not talking rich money, okay? If you can sell everything you own and come over here with $100,000 plus, man, you got it made, okay? You can find a job teaching, okay? You can find a job working on computers. That's what I'm not going to go into details about that, but believe me, okay? Believe me. Okay, especially if you're on a fixed income. I get Social Security over here, man. It's nothing. Okay, they deposit my check every single month in a U.S. bank account. Once every, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months. I call my bank, I talk to them, and they wire transfer the money over here. Okay, there's no tax, there's no nothing. They charge $40, so I just wait. I wait 5 or 6 months or whatever it is until I have quite a sum in there, and then I just wire transfer it. Okay, so you guys that are living this paycheck to paycheck life, if you want to do it, keep doing it, man. Be poor. Be poor. People say, I'm not poor. I live in I have a $600,000 home. No, you're not. No, you don't. You're an effing liar. The bank has a $600,000 home. Oh, no, man. I got a $120,000 F-250. No, you don't. The bank does. The bank owns it. Oh, no, I got a new Tesla. No, you don't. The bank owns it. Okay? Okay? The bank owns everything you own that you have. I have zero bills here other than my lights and just living expense. I have no debt. Okay? I sold everything I owned in California 4 years ago and moved over here and basically gave the USA the middle finger. Okay? I'm tired of paying taxes for all of those people that don't want to work. And you know who I'm talking about. Okay? These morbidly obese men, women, whatever they are, that want to throw rocks at the police and have tattoos all over their face and piercings and all the rest of that bullshit and want you to pay for them. All these protesters, do you think they're working? They don't work. They protest. Okay? They're not going to work every day. You're paying it with your taxes. Stop doing it. Okay? Okay? You guys need to stop doing it. Right? Okay? If you need my help, like I said, I'm not going to give any financial help. It's not going to happen. Okay? I will give you any kind of advice, any kind of help to help you come over here. Like I said, you're a father and you got a wife and you got 3 kids and you say, man, I can't have all 5 of us go over there and go look around. Well, the father, you come on over, man. You stay with me, man. I got an extra bedroom over here, man. If you feel uncomfortable, you stay here for a few days, go get you a nice little hotel somewhere. If you looked at one of my videos, man, I stayed in a 5-star hotel in the city, $45 a night, man. Absolutely killer hotel, man. Just 5-star all the way. Okay? So, like I said, I understand that people don't have money, but you don't have money because you choose it. Okay? You choose to be poor. That's what you're choosing. You're choosing to live paycheck to paycheck. And you will continue to do that until the government creates enough problems that you have to move into one of their government camps. Okay? And that's coming. That's coming. And I know it's coming because I got a friend of mine that works in the government. I'm not going to tell you any more about that, but I'm telling you, it's coming. Okay? They're planning for it. Okay? They're planning for it. So you guys can believe me or not, do what you want to do. You can live poor for as long as you want to live, man. That's on you. Okay? All right, man. I'll talk to you guys later, man. Like I said, haven't made a video in a while, man, but I just thought I'd come tell you guys, man, stop living this paycheck bullshit, man. It sucks. That sucks. Okay? Okay? I go to bed every night, man. I sleep like a baby. I don't think about it. I'm not worried about paycheck to paycheck shit. I haven't thought about that. I just don't. Okay? All right. So you guys can live the same lifestyle, but you got to get off your goddamn phones. Stop that scrolling, man. Stop that scrolling. Stop that looking at that nasty ass X. Okay? One last thing. I got some news for you guys. Okay? I'm getting off X soon. I'm creating a LinkedIn account. Hopefully everybody will watch me over there. Okay? I am not going to delete my X account. I'm not going to delete it. Okay? They're going to delete it for me. Okay? I'm going to say the most disgusting, I'm not going to use profanity, but I'm going to say the most disgusting thing about the disgusting people on there. And they will probably give me a timeout. They'll probably close me down for a week, but as soon as it's back on again, it's back on for me. And I'll do it again until they close my account. I will not delete my X account. I'll make them do it. But until then, get ready for some fun. I already got some plans. All right, guys, bye.